If your monthly report landed in your inbox and you're not quite sure how to read it or decipher it, well, this guide is going to be a Rosetta Stone. That is, we're going to tell you exactly how you can understand your report to gather actionable insights that you can use to improve your SEO. All right, let's start working through this report. In the top right-hand corner, you're going to be able to see what campaign this report is for and what month it's for. Moving down into the overview, you're going to see overall traffic and user engagement metrics first. The previous month's data is indicated by the large number. Below that large number are going to be two smaller metrics. These indicate how the previous month compared to the month before it, and how the previous month compared to that same month in the previous year. So looking at this report, we had 5,381 sessions in the month of June. That was 7% more than the month of May and 33% more than in June of the previous year. Now let's talk about what each one of these metrics is. Sessions are the same thing as visits. This shows you how many times a site was visited during the previous month. Time on site is the average length of a session. Bounce rate tells you how often users left a site without interacting with it. And pages per session provides the average number of pages looked at during a single visit to a site. The next element on the report is the session trend graph. This is a visual representation of total site visits throughout the current year compared to the previous year. Then we get into the marketing channel breakdown, which shows the marketing channels a website's visits or sessions are coming from. Our goal with Pathfinder SEO is to grow the organic search segment of this pie chart. Top performing cities is going to show us the cities in which the largest numbers of our audience are located. Next, we get into the organic search performance section of our site. Now, this portion of the report offers the same metrics as the overview above did. The only difference is that all these numbers are specifically for the organic search marketing channel. After that, we're going to see our top performing landing pages. These are the pages on a site that Google, Yahoo, and Bing are sending the most traffic to from organic search results. For each page, you'll see how many sessions it had in the previous month, what the bounce rate was for that particular page, and how long people spent on that page. If there are pages on your site you want appearing on this list, but they're not, consider improving the content on those pages and then making sure your on-site optimization is dialed in. Then we're going to be looking at our keyword performance. Keyword performance displays how your website is performing in search results for the various keywords you've chosen to target. Keyword performance data can be displayed by last week or last month using the drop-down selector for time range. Each keyword in the table is coupled with a location. The associated performance data to the right of it is specific to how your website is performing for that particular keyword in that location. The keyword performance metrics are sorted by search engine. This allows you to see a website's performance on Google, Google Mobile, Google Maps, and Bing. The numbers listed under each search engine are the average position where your site appears in search results for a particular keyword. This is commonly referred to as your search engine ranking or your rank for a particular keyword. Below each average position is a green or red arrow, or maybe two dash marks. A green arrow indicates that your website is moving up in the rankings for that particular keyword, and a red arrow indicates that it's moving down. Now, the number right next to the arrow is how many spots, either up or down, your website has moved in the keyword rankings for that particular keyword in the last month or the last week, depending on what your time range is set to. If you see two dashes, that means your website hasn't moved at all in the rankings for that particular keyword. Using the example keyword SEO Coach, you can see that this particular website is showing up in the 4th position in Google, the 2nd position in Google Mobile, not at all in Google Maps, and the 16th position in Bing. Now, that 4th place Google ranking, that's been the same over the past month because that's the time frame this particular report is set to. However, the website has moved up 2 spots from 4 to number 2 in Google Mobile, hasn't moved at all in Google Maps, and has dropped 14 spots in Bing. In general, if you have a ranking anywhere between 1 and 10, that's going to be a first page search engine's result. If you have a ranking between 11 and 20, that's second page, 21 and 30, that's third page, so on and so forth. If you have questions about your monthly report or want help gaining actionable insights from it, please reach out to your SEO coach. They'll be happy to walk through it with you and show you how you can use this data to inform the actions you're taking when it comes to SEO.